Hello and welcome. Now for the whole of 2021 I am doing my second year of a no buy / low buy. This is my check-in for April. We're going to do the usual thing where I share with you how many products I used up, the items or new items I purchased and things I brought into my life, and this month we have quite a few hand-me-downs just like last month to go through again. I'm also going to share with you the finances at the end, like the breakdown of exactly how much I spent, how much I made, how much I saved, etc, etc. So let's just jump straight in. The first is the items I've used up. The two little tubes I have here were face creams, which are now completely empty. I've squished like every tiny little bit out of them that I could, so those are done. The next is just what was like body moisturizer. I've used that up over the month, so that one's now finished as well. And the last but not least was this tube of toothpaste. So those are the four things that I have used up. The next is all the new things that came into my life. So this month I received a total of 26 hand-me-downs, which is a insane amount. Like last month as well I received a lot. I think I received 20. And what's kind of crazy when I think about it compared to like last year, for the whole of 2020 I received a total of 26 hand-me-downs. So to receive this many just during 1 month is a lot, and pretty much that's to do with, I guess, the area where I'm living in. It's kind of like a campus with lots of different international people, and when they like pack up to go back home they have to declutter a lot of their stuff just to be able to fit back into the suitcases to make that trip. And one of my friends did leave, so she let me go through her clothes and also gave me a bunch of other random things that I'll show you in a minute. Now the things I'm going to share with you, like some of these things are essential. Like I probably would have purchased them eventually. I was very fortunate to receive them for free, but a lot of them are just luxury items and I did take them because they were free, not that I necessarily need them. So certain like toiletry products and things like that, I can use them, but they're not like necessarily essential, if that makes sense. And I'm very fortunate to be able to get and have access to these things for free. That's really not the case for a lot of people doing a no buy low buy, and to receive this many things also does kind of like curb that need to buy anything, so it does like make it maybe more successful in terms of like the results of how many things I'm actually purchasing myself. So yeah, anyway, enough talking, let's just show you what I have. So the first is some tops, which I'm like half sitting on. I have this nice blouse that I got from someone. This wasn't actually the person that was leaving, this is someone else, but yeah, I really love it. I've worn it quite a lot since I got it. I also got this nice comfy top, which I really love because I never have to wear a bra with it and I just feel flowy and comfortable, and I really like that. The next is three tops that I kind of got more for working in the gardens, because there's lots of gardens around where I live as well as the farm, and like during the summer we do hay season, so I grabbed three of these random tops that yeah, I've kind of either got holes in them or just like things I wouldn't wear normally, but they're really useful for gardening and stuff. So I have those three. The next is pants. I received from my friend who left these very fancy like adulty pants, which I love them a lot, and I've only ever really had jeans as pants, so to have a pair of normal like adult pants makes me feel very very professional. So I got those, and then a pair of tracksuit pants because I don't really own any like tracksuit pants. I don't think I've ever really owned tracksuit pants, and they're super comfortable, and especially in the winter when it's cold, wearing these is like a dream. So I got those things. I also got like a big comfy t-shirt because I pretty much live in big comfy t-shirts as like pajamas and like hang around the house clothes. And then I got some little pajama shorts and top for the summer, as well as this nice comfortable jumper, sweater, what do you call it? Yeah, it's really nice. It's pink. It's the only item of pink that I own, but I've really been enjoying it. It's nice to have a bit more colour in my wardrobe because it's usually like navy blues or blacks. And then in terms of things that I was given that are not clothing are two books, which I read books and then I usually pass them on once I've finished reading them. I don't really hold on to like physical books, so I'm going to read these and then I'm going to donate them to like this sort of like free kind of library coffee shop area. People just like take them kind of like a library, but maybe like less strict than a library, if that makes sense. So I got those two, and once I finish reading them I will donate them. I got given two like face masks, which is always nice because, you know, pamper evenings of fun, so I knew that I would work my way through those. We also have some lip colors. Summer's coming, I enjoy a little pop of color, and like this isn't something I would purchase myself, for example, but because it was there, because it was free, I'm definitely going to use it. I'm going to enjoy using it, but it's not something, yeah, that I would feel is essential in any way. It's like the same with the face masks. I'd probably eventually buy some books at some point because I do really love reading. Next is bobby pins, which are always really useful to have, especially when you have long hair. Then I have some art supplies. So they left some acrylic paints, which I'm really excited about because I do enjoy painting, and some pencils. And I'm always sketching and like shading and drawing colors together. So these things have definitely been used and will be continued to use a lot. And then to go with those two things, I have a little canvas, which I'm excited about because I'm going to make a nice little picture to put on my wall because I have like no wall art or anything like that at the moment. And then a sketchbook, which I'm also using to do my drawings. And last but not least, oh no, that's not the last thing, I got some argan oil. This is almost finished anyway, but yeah, I thought I could use up what was left just because, yeah, I like putting oils in my hair. And then they also left me some nail polish remover and nail polish. And this is something I definitely probably wouldn't buy because I don't really know if I like nail polish or not. But I thought I'm going to test it out and see if this is something that I might like, and like a way to sort of express maybe a bit of my personality. I have started getting more into earrings like over the last year, and like started getting back into makeup. So I thought possibly I might like it, but I don't know. I've had this for like nearly a month now and I've used it like one time, so we'll see how it goes. And so those are all the things that I was given as hand-me-downs. Oh wait, I have one other thing, which is a pair of headphones. I purchased one item, which was this little book of Rumi. It was $3 from a secondhand bookstore. The next is some items I received that I didn't spend my money on, but are kind of a part of the situation I'm in. It's always hard to explain this. So basically, I'm a student. I live in a residential community set up to support people with disability. I live in a group home with several people who live with disabilities. My role is to kind of support people on a day-to-day basis, and then one day a week I'm in classes, and basically the exchange of like me working 6 days a week is that I have somewhere to live, like bills are covered, food is covered, health insurance is covered, the cost of my education is covered, I get a little stipend check each month, and then there's also the possibility to access certain toiletries and a few like cosmetic items at the co-op and the medical office that is here on campus. So I always preface it because it's a very confusing thing. So these are things that I haven't spent my money on but are a part of the deal, that are brand new, that I did choose myself and kind of purchase from a store just without a monetary exchange, if that makes sense. So anyway, I got some vitamins because it just kind of felt like I needed them. So I have some B12, that's always a useful one to take. The next is some tri-magnesium, but I really enjoy that for my body, especially when I'm exercising. It feels so nice to like take some magnesium and just like crash and fall asleep, and then you wake up the next day feeling great. The next is wellness formula. I was feeling a bit like I was catching a cold, so I took some of that this month. The next things I got were like more toiletry items, so I got 2 face creams to replace the ones that I used up, so a day and night one. And then I also got a bar of Dr. Bronner's soap because I finished the one that I was using. And then last but not least is I got some really amazing hand cream. So this is actually created on the campus where I am, where I'm living in the community. And yeah, it's so incredible. It smells amazing. It's so lovely to use, and it's really amazing because like I know the people who make this. I know the people who harvest the herbs and like flowers and stuff like that that go in the hand cream. And yeah, I might be able to link the store where you can get it actually. I think they have an online store or they have an Etsy, but I know they only kind of really ship within the United States, I believe, or maybe they do it internationally. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's from the Camp Hill community where I am staying. So let's do the finance part of things. So basically I received a total of 7 products because of the weird deal thing that I explained. I used up 4, I purchased 1 item, and in the month of April in 2020 I purchased 5, so that's an improvement. Obviously in terms of hand-me-downs I received a lot. I received 26, so the hand-me-down thing is getting a bit wild, but I think it's gonna like calm down, because honestly like there's a certain amount of things that I can work my way through, and like there's a certain amount of luxuries that I'll be able to use and enjoy, but like when you just take on too much stuff then you're just overwhelmed and then your space is really just cluttered and it's not that useful. I didn't receive any gifts this month, so let's move on to the money. I made a total of $231. That's the stipend that I receive every single month. It's going to remain that while I'm in this setup during this program. I spent a total of $22, so I didn't really spend very much in the month of April. That's probably to do with the fact that I did get a lot of things for free, but also, yeah, I was kind of like not eating out as much, I guess. So I spent a total of $19 on eating out, $3 on the 1 book I purchased, so that means I spent a total of $22, so I saved $209. So there we go. That's my relatively long check-in because of all the stuff that I received for the month of April. I hope that you're doing well on your no-buy/low buy, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next month. Bye!